Good morning. Today we will complete our lesson, Fundamental Forces in Nature. These forces can't be seen, but we can feel them, like gravitational forces, electromagnetic forces, and nuclear force. The first one, we will talk about the gravitational forces. The scientist Isaac Newton, the first one who discovered the Earth's gravitational force. When he was sitting under a tree, he found an apple falling down to the ground. Then he proved that all masses are attracted to the Earth by a force known as Earth's gravitational force. And this force depends on masses of objects. Gravitational force, or Earth's gravitational force to object. Earth attracts objects to its center. This force depends on mass of object, as we said. Object weight is the ability to Earth to attract object to its center. We can calculate weight from this relationship. Weight equal mass by acceleration or speed of gravity, and measuring unit of weight is Newton. The measuring unit of mass must be in kilogram. Measuring unit of acceleration, meter per second square. Notes: mass of object is fixed value. As we studied before, mass has a fixed value, doesn't change by changing places. Weight of object changes from one place to another according to changing acceleration of gravity of Earth. So, you must know that mass of any object has fixed value, doesn't change by changing object, while weight of object changes from one place to another. Why? Weight change due to changing of acceleration of gravity of Earth. Earth's gravity acceleration changes from one place to another due to non-spheric shape of Earth. So, when he asks me why Earth's gravity acceleration changes from one place to another due to spheric shape of Earth, due to non-spheric shape of Earth. Okay, the effective point of an object's weight at the center of Earth. Again, effective point of an object's weight is located at the center of Earth. This point is known as center of gravity. This point is known as center of gravity. So, Earth's gravitational force acceleration decreases by moving away from Earth's center and vice versa. As we said again, the effective point of object's weight on Earth at its center and called center of gravity. Gravitational acceleration decreases by moving away from Earth's center and vice versa. As we see here, this non-spheric shape of Earth, this causes that weight changes from one place to another and decreases by going away decreases by going away from the center of Earth. This area called the tropical radius, and in this area gravitational force of any object is equal 9.78 meter per second square, and this area is called polar radius, and gravitational acceleration here to any body is 9.83 meter per second square. As we can see, the weight of any body at the polar is greater than the weight of any body at the radius, tropical radius. Why? Because the polar radius is smaller than tropical radius. Okay. We have some problems here. Number one, if he asks me to find the weight of an object, find the weight of an object of 100 kilograms mass, knowing that the Earth's gravitational force or gravitational acceleration is equal 9.8 meter per second square. This triangle is very important here to solve the problems of weight. Now, he gives me the mass of this object equal 100 kilogram, and mass must be in kilograms unit. Take care about this point. And he gives me the Earth's acceleration equal 9.8 meter per second square. Okay, the solution will be, the first step in any problem we will have, we must write the law at the first. Weight equal mass by acceleration of gravity. Mass equal 100 gram by acceleration 9.8. The answer will be 980 Newton. Okay. Number two, calculate the mass of an object if its weight is 280 Newton, knowing that its acceleration equals 10 meter per second square. The answer will be, he gives me the weight here and acceleration. He gives me weight and acceleration, and he wants to know the mass of this body. So the mass will be weight divided Earth's acceleration. Mass equal weight over Earth's acceleration. Equal 280 divided 10 equal 28 kilograms. Okay, another type of problem here. A big box has number of small balls that are similar in mass. If you know that the mass of one ball equal 0.5 kilogram, its weight equal, or weight of all balls equal 50 Newton, and the Earth's gravitational acceleration equal 10 meter per second square. The answer will be, at first, as we said, we must write the law. Weight equal mass by Earth's acceleration. Weight here equal 0.5 by acceleration equal 10 equal 5 Newton. This is the weight of each ball, but he wants to calculate the weight of balls. So number of balls equal 500 divided 5 equal 100 balls. The second type of fundamental forces is electromagnetic force. It's the magnetic force. Electromagnetic force is the magnetic force produced by the effect passing of an electric current through a coil. Applications on electromagnetic force. As we studied before, electromagnet, a device or a tool called electromagnet. Letter B, electric generator or dynamo. So we have two applications. On magnetic force. We have three applications for electromagnetic force: electromagnet, electric generator or the dynamo. Number 3, electric motor. The first one we will talk about electromagnet. This is the electromagnet. The first point we will talk about the electromagnet, its structure. It consists of battery, and this is the source of electricity here, connected by a coiled copper wire around the iron nail. It's an insulated copper wire coiling around iron bar, connected by a source of electricity as a battery. Idea of working electromagnet: when the electric current pass, when the positive charge and negative charge produced from the battery pass through the electric copper wire coiled around the iron nail, what will happen to this iron? This iron will change into temporary magnet, and called temporary magnet because when we cut electricity, it become again or return again as an iron. Again, when the electric current passes through the copper wire, the iron nail becomes a temporary magnet. Temporary, why? Because it loses its magnetism when we cut the electric current. As this, when we have a U-shaped magnet coiled with copper wire and connect it with electric source, this magnet will change into, this iron will change into magnet. Uses of electromagnet: it can be used in making electric winches or cranes to move very heavy blocks of iron. Number 2, we can use electromagnet in make electric bells. The second type of electromagnetic force, electric generator or the dynamo. This is the dynamo. Dynamo is used to converting or changing mechanical or kinetic energy to electric energy. Again, electric generator or the dynamo used to change kinetic or mechanical energy into electric energy. The third type of or example for electric magnetic force, electric motor. This is the electric motor. Electric motor, its function is opposite to the function of electric generator. It's used to convert electric energy to mechanical or kinetic energy. Dynamo change kinetic or mechanical to electric, while motor is the opposite to the dynamo, converts electric energy to mechanical or kinetic energy. Okay. The third type of fundamental forces in nature, nuclear force. Nuclear force is the force that accompanies the massive or produced massive amount of energy stored in the nucleus of the atom. Nuclear forces produced from the massive amount of energy stored inside the atom. And it has two types: weak nuclear force and strong nuclear force. Again, nuclear force is force produced from massive amount of energy stored inside the atom and has two types: weak nuclear force and strong nuclear force. The first one, we will talk about weak nuclear force. Used to get radioactive elements. Weak nuclear force is used to get radioactive elements or very active elements and radiations, which are, this is the weak nuclear force. And this nuclear force, weak nuclear force, can be used in many fields. Number one, medicine, scientific researches, and industry. This can be used in medicine like that. Okay, the second type of nuclear force, strong nuclear force. This is strong nuclear force. Used in producing electric energy and military purposes, like weapons, like nuclear weapons, We have a very important note here. Egypt seeks to use it. Egypt seeks to use strong nuclear force in producing electric energy instead of other forms. Egypt seeks or used to use it in producing electric energy instead of other energy forms. Okay,